Hello player, today we will analyze the match between Efim Geller with the white pieces and Viswanathan Anand with the black pieces. e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6, knight captures on e5, d6, knight f3, knight captures on e4, d4, d5, bishop d3, bishop e7, kingside castling, knight c6, c4, knight f6, knight c3, kingside castling, c, captures on d5, knight captures on d5, rook e1, bishop e6, a3, bishop f6, bishop e4, knight from c, e7, knight g5, bishop captures on g5, bishop captures on g5, f6, bishop d2, queen d7, queen c2, f5, bishop f3, c6, rook e2. This move was inaccurate, the best move was knight captures on d5. For example, knight captures on d5, knight captures on d5, rook e5, with an advantage for white, rook e2, knight g6, rook from a, e1, knight captures on c3, bishop captures on c3, bishop c4, rook e3, f4, bishop b4, f, captures on e3, queen captures on c4 check, queen f7, queen captures on f7 check, rook captures on f7, f, captures on e3, rook e8, bishop c5. This move was inaccurate, the best move was bishop h5. For example, bishop h5, rook f6, bishop d1. With a balanced game, bishop c5, a6. This move was inaccurate, the best move was knight f4. For example, knight f4, bishop captures on a7, knight h3 check, with an advantage for black, a6, bishop d1, king h8, f4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was bishop d6. For example, bishop d6, f5, bishop g3. With a balanced game, f4, knight f4, bishop c2, rook d7, king f2. This move was inaccurate, the best move was a5. For example, f5, g6, h4. With a balanced game, king f2, knight d5, e4, b6, bishop a3, knight f6, king e3, knight d5 check, king f3, knight c7, rook d1, rook from e, d8. This move was inaccurate, the best move was knight e6. For example, knight e6, king e3, rook from e, d8, d5, c, captures on d5, e5, g6, bishop d3, knight c5, f5, d4 check, king d2, knight b3 check, king c2, knight captures on a5, e6, rook c7 check, king b1, b5, bishop e4, king g7, bishop b4, knight c4, b3, f5, bishop e1, knight e3, bishop captures on a5, Knight captures on d1. Bishop captures on c7. Rook e8. Bishop e5 check. King h6. Bishop captures on d4. Rook captures on e6. Bishop f3. Knight e3. King c1. King g5. With a decisive advantage for black. Rook from e, d8. King e3. Knight e6. f5. The evaluation became -2.8, this move was a mistake, the best move was d5. For example, d5. c, captures on d5. e5. Knight c5. Bishop d3. With a decisive advantage for black. f5. Knight captures on d4. Rook c1. b5. This move gives back part of the advantage, the best move was b, captures on a5. For example, b, captures on a5. g3. Knight e6. h4. Rook d2. Bishop b1. c5. With a decisive advantage for black. b5. Bishop c5. The evaluation became -3.4, this move was a mistake, the best move was bishop d1. For example, bishop d1. Knight e6. Bishop e2. g5. g3. With a decisive advantage for black. Bishop c5. Knight captures on c2 check. Rook captures on c2. King g8. This move gives back part of the advantage, the best move was rook d3. For example, rook d3 check. King e2. Rook b3. King f2. King g8. e5. Rook d5. With a decisive advantage for black. King g8. Bishop b6. Rook c8. b4. King f7. This move was inaccurate, the best move was rook d1. For example, rook d1. h4. Rook e8. With a decisive advantage for black. King f7. Bishop d4. King e6. This move was inaccurate, the best move was rook d8. For example, rook from c, d8. Bishop b6. Rook d3 check. King f4. Rook c8. King f5. Rook d6. With a decisive advantage for black. King e6. g4. Rook from c, d8. This move gives back part of the advantage, the best move was c5. For example, c5. b, captures on c5. Rook b7. With a decisive advantage for black. Rook from c, d8. Rook captures on c6 check. Rook d6. Rook b6. Rook captures on b6. a, captures on b6. g6. g5. The advantage increased to -0.6, this was a good move. For example, bishop c5. g5. h3. King e5. King f3. Rook b8. King e3. Rook g8. Bishop e7. With a decisive advantage for black. g5. King d6. King f4. The evaluation became -2.4, this was a serious mistake, the best move was e5. For example, e5 check. King d5. King d3. With a balanced game. King f4. For example, King c6. King e3. Rook a8. e5. f5. b. Captures on a5. Rook captures on a5. e6. b4. King d3. b3. e7. Rook a8. King c3. Rook e8. b7. King captures on b7. With a decisive advantage for black. King c6. Bishop e3. f5. b. Captures on a5. b4. e5. b3. Bishop c1. Rook d1. Bishop a3. Rook e1. Black's victory. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your suggestions.